Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, this is Diana Jenkins. She used to be on the show Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay. Hey Kyle, hey Garcelle, hey Sutton. So, um, they were having a conversation. It's not this table setting where things, as I recall, kind of went south, but she was having a conversation, and this is the back of the head of Sutton. And they were speaking, and it just made me think. On the landing page, I had that video where me and a friend she was looking at that property and she wanted to get into the mobile home business because the money is in the land. Okay, no, I'm sorry, that's different. She was looking at condos, yeah, looking at condos, and want to kind of get into the real estate. And we went to this location, very nice. And I talked about where the man said, "Hey, there are like interracial couples there. You can tell that the women are very calm and relaxed because they've been provided for." Having that conversation, which was kind of a bit much, right off the bat. And so I thought about that. I also did a video on the channel, probably maybe 2 years ago, close to maybe a year and a half, and I spoke about how the man we were talking, and it was like you can tell when they're very calm, relaxed, they're provided for. And I did another video, and I was like, well, if you think about it, then that means the opposite is true. When you find women that are all upset, stressed, sometimes a little loud and ready to get you, ready to cut you, it's the exact opposite. Why? That person might be like that because of their circumstances. Gee, let's see, like what? Oh, not being provided for, back against the wall, a whole lot of responsibility. They say, "Oh, they're so loud." So it's not it's a people thing. Circumstances is not necessarily a black woman thing. It's a circumstance thing. So I'm going to play this clip. I think they were in La Quinta at that resort, and it's the circumstances that we are in that can dictate the behavior. So listen to what she says. She started out, I mean, like at the very, very bottom, and now she's extremely wealthy. Um, got divorced. I think I saw one clip where she received $240 million. So just wow, insane. So listen to what she said before and talk about triggering and how she was when she was broke. And she was like, oh my God, she was like, can't come to this country, struggled. I mean, I think at one point she mentioned that she was cleaning toilets. I'm just saying, she was really down there, didn't have any money, had $1,000 and thought she was rich. So listen to this here, and this is from season 12, episode 4, in case somebody wants to verify. Here we go. Speaking with Sutton Strack.
What happened? I was like, wait, what? This is Crystal Dorit now. That's not the. What just happened? Yeah, I know. But that's I was like, well, you crying because it sort of came from nowhere in the corner. Yeah, everybody has a different triggers. What triggers you? Well, like somebody just makes fun of my accent. Like that goes back to people laughing at me. It's really low. Yeah, and then low. When they say like stupid stuff about my country, and I go like, well, can you point it in a map? Like, what's stupid here? The thing is, I'm a Leo. I can handle confrontation. I really can. No, I don't mind confrontation. Listen to this. I grew up in Bosnia. Unless you shout, nobody hears you. I used to be so aggressive. Yeah. Like so aggressive. No, scary, really scary. Oh, because of where you. Yeah, because you dress, and then I've realized what you're doing. Like, give everybody one chance. Coming from somebody that grew up in Sarajevo ghetto, I used to be very angry with the world, very explosive. I've tried to develop empathy, but at the same time, you don't get multiple chances with me.
You hear what she said? Coming from Sarajevo ghetto, she was very angry at the world, very explosive. And she looks fine, fit, and feminine, huh? Coming from Sarajevo ghetto, angry at the world, very explosive. Why? Circumstances. As a collective, we're at the bottom. Good at making everybody else rich, but that's a different video. When the men get on, they get gone. One more time. So it's the circumstances. And they want to holler, oh, why these black women angry? Because they connected with you. I'm sorry, as a group, failed. Why these black women always angry? Because they carry the seed of poverty D. The black men that they're with, they haven't provided, baby. But they don't want to talk about that, do they? One more time.
Like, so aggressive. No, scary, really scary.
See what she said? So aggressive. That tells me she might be the one, at that point in her life, get in your face. So aggressive, scary, really scary. She didn't say, oh, I was just very calm, fit and feminine, very reserved. So much going wrong in your life, get you a little hyped real quick.
Triggers. What triggers you? Well, like somebody just makes fun of my accent. Like that goes back to people laughing at me. It's really low. Yeah, and then low. When they say like stupid stuff about my country, and I go like, well, can you point it in a map? Like, that's what's stupid here. The thing is, I'm a Leo. I can handle confrontation. I really can. No, I don't mind confrontation. I don't like screaming. I grew up in Bosnia. Unless you shout, nobody hears you. I used to be so aggressive. Yeah. Like, so aggressive. No, scary, really scary. Oh, because of where you... Yeah, because you just... And then I realized what you're doing. Like, give everybody one chance. Coming from somebody that grew up in Sarajevo ghetto, I used to be very angry with the world. Very explosive.
I wonder why. Coming from Sarajevo ghetto, she said she used to be very angry at the world, very explosive. Let me guess what? In your face? Huh. Now let them tell it. They want to talk. They want to act like, oh, that's every black woman. You think a lot of black women aren't angry at the world, very explosive? Of course. Why? It's the community that she's in. That's what's up. Of course. Why? Not provided for. She got to provide for herself, the children, sometimes her mama and her man. And when something goes wrong, she should have chose better. That's on her. You think? Hasn't had a chance just to, like I said before, just to be on her own without children. Probably felt the same thing as a mom, got pregnant early in some cases. Who's going to help guide you? Might be kind of hard to do, somebody working 2 jobs and the dad abandons you. Huh. Who knew? But they want to say, oh, that's just an angry black woman. No, let's cut to it. She didn't say she was in that Sarajevo ghetto, like feeling like a little princess. Very aggressive, angry at the world. Why? Because so much is going on, and you don't see any relief. You don't see relief nowhere to be found. Wow, interesting, huh?
And when they say like stupid stuff about my country, and I go like, well, can you point it in a map? Like, what's stupid here? The thing is, I'm a Leo. I can handle confrontation. I really can. No, I don't mind confrontation.
She can handle confrontation.
I grew up in Bosnia. Unless you shout, nobody hears you. I used to be so aggressive. Yeah. Like, so aggressive. No, scary, really scary. Oh, because of where you... Yeah, because you just... And then I realized what you're doing. Like, give everybody one chance. Coming from somebody that grew up in Sarajevo ghetto, I used to be very angry with the world. Very explosive.
And that's probably the least little thing. You might get it. Because a person is angry at the world. Maybe it's the environment that they were put in. You think that could be a factor? Maybe because she thought she was with a man that loved and cared for her. Child get pregnant, Tyrone, look up, the dude is gone, and it's all on you. Whether that, especially if the child makes a mistake or gets in trouble, or she's raised by a single mother. Question, hey dude, where's the father? But we don't want to talk about that. You feel me? Don't want to talk about that. Gee, I wonder why. Why? Why is that? So they want to say, oh, that's just the way black women are. Why? Look at the men. They done failed you again. Who's providing for her? Who's providing for her mother? For the man who provided for his mother. And we're not trying to hear, well, my cousin, my daddy was a provider, but he's not the norm. That's what's sad. I have relatives now, uncles, they're providers. That's what they do. That's how we grew up. But they want to put this moniker, oh, just black women. No. She grew up, she said, in Sarajevo ghetto. Angry at the world. Gee, I wonder why. The circumstances that she was in. But old girl got lucky. You believe she married a rich man. And then she's got her own thing going on. So yeah. Oh, it's a black woman thing. I think it's more of a poverty thing. The situations that the women are in. And that's what's to be expected when you're dealing with low performing men. And then if it's a black man that, holds his family dear, provider. Oh man, he a simp working every day. What's wrong with him? Something wrong with that shit. That dude crazy. Somebody he gotta make sure he ain't got no drinking money. He wanna up his life insurance in case something happened to him. You standing right now, what's the problem, dog? What's wrong with you? Heck, ain't she can keep on working. See the poverty D. He lacks understanding. So why they all hyped up? These black women, they wake up angry. Why? Because they're with you. You understand? Bottom of the barrel, boo. Again, many cases she got to work for herself, her children, her mama, and her man. And you expect somebody to be out delightful. Anyway, poupon. Oh, hey, Lucinda, darling. What the hell are you talking about? Are you really serious? So when you see a black woman like that in Blackistan, think about it. The circumstances that she's in. And it's very dangerous. Or you don't hardly work out. Some of the same ones. They need to work out, and I don't mean just running that mouth. Last, look at this here. Emotional regulation. Stress. Stress compromises our ability to regulate emotions due to the heightened state of arousal it causes. With stress, individuals are more likely to have difficulty managing their emotions. That's why they can lose it. You can get it quick. When stressed, individuals are more likely to have difficulty managing their emotions, leading to an increased chance of expressing anger. Really now? No kidding. The body's stress response, intended to prepare us for fight or flight, primes us for action in many modern scenarios. Where physical action, like feeling or fighting, is not appropriate, this heightened state can manifest as anger. The angry black woman. No, you think? Physiological responses. The physiological response to stress involves the release of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which increase heart rate, blood pressure, and energy supplies. Blood pressure on that BP, blood pressure medication. This state of physiological arousal is similar to the preparation for aggressive behaviors, making anger a more likely emotional response. Stress triggers the feedback loop between stress and anger. Stress triggers an anger response, and anger in turn produces further stress, creating a feedback loop that can escalate if not managed properly. So the angry black woman, they wake up mad, they wake up angry. I woke up like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dealing with a dust bucket. Dun, 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 dun. And that's what happens. They wake up like this, dealing with a dust bucket and all the drama, a low performing man, but everything is on her, all the responsibility in Blackistan. No kindness, no mercy. Expect to wake up and go, get it and go. You got one job, a sister can work too. That's what the community expects from you. So yeah, oh, it's a black woman thing. It's the situation that she's in. How is her community set up? How's that home life set up? Where's the support system? Where's the guidance, the understanding? Where's that at? Anybody seen it? Where is it at, ladies and gentlemen? Sure would like to see it. Where is it? Let me take a wild guess. It's nowhere to be found. Where is it? So if she had maybe married a rich man and all that, she would probably still be that angry person mad at the world from the ghettos of Sarajevo. In closing, one more time for the ones in the back.
Unless you shout, nobody hears you.
Unless you shout, nobody hears you. Wow, I guess everybody's in an uproar.
Triggers. What triggers you? Or like somebody just makes fun of my accent. Like that goes back to people laughing at me. It's really low. Yeah, and then when they say like stupid stuff about my country, and I go like, well, can you point it in a map? Like, who's stupid here? The thing is, I'm a Leo. I can handle confrontation. I really can. No, I don't mind confrontation. I don't like screaming. I grew up in Bosnia. Unless you shout, nobody hears you. I used to be so aggressive. Yeah. Like so aggressive, not scared, really scared.
Aggressive?
Because of where you... Yeah, because you just, and then I realized what you're doing. Like, give everybody one chance. Coming from somebody that grew up in Sarajevo ghetto, I used to be very angry with the world, very explosive.
Why? Coming from the Sarajevo ghetto. But let them tell it. It's just a black woman thing. It's a circumstance thing. Need to understand the community looks the way it does. Check out the Brookings Institute. Why? What does it reveal? Primarily because of the man. So the angry black woman, that little moniker, that's what they've created. That's what the community has created. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Ladies, be alert, be aware. There are dangerous dust buckets out there, and I'm out.